Yo, 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 what's up, citizens of the World Wide Web? It's your boy, Mr. 13, for the fourth edition of the Sitdown. Almost forgot the name of my own show. But joining us tonight is an artist, a blogger, slash radio personality. He's been in the game for quite some time. He was one of the hosts for a show named Lyrically Live on DTF radio for many years. Now he's the host of a new show on DTF Radio called Off the Rip, alongside DJ Droop and Hot Waters. He's also written for a publication named Felon that talks about hip hop, the streets, and life stories of some very notorious hustlers. And joining us tonight is Pyro Da Arsonist. What's up?
What's up,
What's
my
up?
brother? It's good.
I'm good. How you been?
Chilling, bro. Thanks for having me, yo. I'm
Anytime.
ready. I'm ready to head out, to get outside, I'm waiting for outside to open again.
Yeah, man. I listen. I took a little ride out there today,
Yeah.
and people are out there.
Yeah, man. I mean, I went downstairs real quick, to the store earlier, and they were all right there in front of the building because, it got a little warmer today. So
Yeah,
people are outside gathering, and I was like, okay, I guess they're just completely ignoring the social distancing, but
and that's what's happening. I drove through
exactly.
the park, and there was people in there playing volleyball, soccer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the cops are sitting in their van. They wasn't really doing much.
Listen,
Shit,
man. I mean, there's nothing much we could do, and they can. I don't really think they can enforce anything. Um, but
without risking themselves.
exactly. I mean, what you really gonna do? You're gonna arrest everybody that's not doing the
Yeah,
social distancing? I mean, there's not much that could
there's not
possibly
much you
be
can do.
done. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you, man. So talking about this coronavirus shit, how do
Yeah.
you feel about it? Do you think it's a hoax? Do you think it's a
Uh,
man-made virus? What's your take on this?
I mean, I definitely feel like it's man-made, brother. I mean, if you look at the Lysol bottles and other products like that, it says right there, coronavirus. This has been around for a while. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's not like it's something new. So the fact that
exactly.
it's in a bottle of a product that people use, we should have been prepared for something like this. If you know it exists, you should have something ready for it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I hear you.
saying? And then the
Well,
whole thing about how it originated over there in China and stuff, and a lot of people speculate, China won World War III without even taking a single shot. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, well, they're also on lockdown too, so
yeah,
and they're taking a lot of hits. I think they had a lot of people that died as well.
yeah. But I heard that they're hiding some of the numbers. They're not really being truthful with the exact number of cases and
Yeah,
deaths over there. So I don't know. You know
there's a lot of conspiracy theories floating around.
exactly. But it's
Yeah,
always like that, brother.
yeah, I hear you, man. This is unexpected, and it's a very crazy situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, besides that, I wanted to have our listeners get a little background on who you are.
Hmm.
And I know you're an artist, as I mentioned. When
Yeah.
was the first time you decided to become a rapper MC?
Um, it was really just a hobby at first, bro. You know what I'm saying? I used to like writing. I started with poetry, and when I started writing music, it was just a hobby. I would do it on the dual tape decks. Remember back in the day, the dual tape decks with the mic.
It- yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. You know,
You
I'm
just,
I'm
just gave
I'm
away your age.
basically I did just give away my, especially when I say tape deck. A lot of people are
Yeah,
probably like, tape deck. What
take
is he
that.
talking about?
Some of these kids don't even know what a CD is.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, it was just a little hobby for me. I never wanted to take it seriously. It was just something I enjoyed doing. And then like around in 2009, a friend of mine, he heard some of the stuff I did. He was like, "Yo, I got a studio in my house. Let's go over to my crib and we could lay something down." You know what I'm saying? Make the quality better.
Yeah,
So I laid something down and I just got the bug, bro. Like he started showing it around people in the block and people were like, "Yo, that shit's hot." You know what I'm saying? And then I just took the chance and send my music to the first people to ever got it was, may she rest in peace, AD the General.
yeah. Shout
And
out to AD. God
yeah,
bless her
shout out to
soul.
to AD, you know what I'm saying? She was like a sister to me. She helped me out so much, man. Her, Miss Fifi,
Yeah.
G3MZ. So basically, NAN, they were the first ones to like really play my music and really like get me out there and try to, you know, build me up. I mean, it got
Gotcha.
to the point where AD was like, when she was introduced to me, like when I won an award, right, for most requested artist of the year back in 2010, right?
Dope.
So when she gave me the award, the way she announced me, because at the time she was in Street Market Radio.
Yeah.
So the way she announced me was Street Market Radio's own. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Pyro. So right there when she said that, it made me feel like, okay, so she's basically saying, we started him out.
Yeah.
He belongs to us. You know what I'm saying? Like he's
Gotcha.
under our wing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So after that, man, you know, I just kept writing and stuff, and she gave me a lot of opportunities to perform. But at the time, I was big, bro. I was almost like 500 pounds. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So I had a lot of opportunities to perform. I chose not to because I'm asthmatic also. So my breathing control was horrible, and I wasn't trying to get up on that stage and make a fool out of myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
So I kind of debated during that time whether I should just not even bother, because I was like, you know, I can't perform. What's the point? You know, my breathing ain't good or whatever. So I took a hiatus. You know what I'm saying? I just took a hiatus, focused on my weight, and that's when I met my wife, Lucy,
Okay.
and she's kind of the one that kind of, you know, she was hard on me. You know what I'm saying? She was
Yeah.
hard. You know what I'm saying? She was like, I don't care, and it's like it doesn't matter if there was something I wanted. You know what I'm saying? She kept an eye on me. She was like, no, you can't eat that. You know what I'm saying?
She kept you
You gotta,
strong.
yeah, she kept me strong, man. And she didn't play that shit. She didn't give a fuck if I had a little hangry attitude or because I'm hangry. You know what I'm saying? She
Yeah.
didn't care nothing about that. She would just sit there and be like, oh, well, I don't care. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? She was just like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she got me on the right track. And then
So,
I
how
did the
was your
gastric sleeve.
journey with the weight loss?
Oh, bro, it was horrible, bro. I mean, I was in and out the hospital
Okay.
sometimes 2 weeks at a time. You know what I'm saying? And my wife slept right next to me. You know what I'm saying? In a chair.
Hmm.
No matter how many times the nurses were like, you can't stay here. She was like, I ain't going nowhere. You're gonna have to drag me out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she stayed there with me, and I had infections. I had open wounds in my legs, bro. It was tough
Okay.
until I caught an infection, and the doctor told me, he basically said, listen, if you don't do something, you won't see the mid 30s, you know. And I kind of laughed at him because I was like, you know, doctors always be trying to scare you and shit, right? So I was like, I just laughed and shit. And he looked at me dead. He was like, I'm not laughing. I'm serious. If you don't do something, you won't see. Forget about the 40s. You won't even see the mid 30s. And that's when I decided to do the gastric sleeve. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And it was the right choice for me, brother.
And that worked out for you. You lost some weight now.
Yeah, I lost about half of it. I mean, I still got some ways to go. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because I'm still a fluffy guy, you know. Plus, I'm short, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm only 5'4".
Well, congratulations. You're still with us. You lost some weight
Good
and you're
looking,
still
brother.
on the journey. You
Yes,
know, keep
indeed.
pushing forward.
Although I,
So,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This quarantine, I kind of put on some pounds. You know what I'm saying? Because the
yeah,
gym is closed. I was going to the gym and everything, and it's like,
you got to
so
create a little space to do something in the crib.
exactly,
Yeah. I mean, I can't talk. I haven't done anything. But eat.
exactly, bro.
That's
That's what
why
you could do.
I have the
Let,
shot from here up.
look at me, bro.
Yeah.
Right from here, neck up, neck up.
I
That's
feel you.
it.
I feel you.
Yeah,
So,
brother.
so you okay? You took your break from the music. How long was that break, and when did you come back?
It was about 4 years, and then in 2014 I came back. That's when I went back into the studio, and one of my first tracks was called "Crush" with my homegirl Melly Soul, and when I dropped that, that's when I actually started performing for the first time ever. It was like back in 2014, like it was like late 2014, and I started performing. My first performance was in Club Pyramid,
Yeah,
and
the
you
infamous
know, I
pyramid.
gotta admit, I was nervous, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like, whew, I needed a couple drinks, you know what I'm saying? To
Yeah,
like
yeah.
kind of calm me down a little bit, but you know, it
Cool
was
those
good.
nerves.
Yeah.
So in 2014, you come back, and fast forward to today, you have how many projects out at this time?
I only have one project, brother, right now. The wait
Okay.
is over. I'm
Okay.
working on one now though, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I take my time because I get writer's block, bro, like really bad writer's block. And I'm very hard on myself. So like if I'm writing something and I get stuck, I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there for like it could days, weeks, because if not, have a shot for me, brother. Have a shot for me right there. Because if not, um, I'll just write something that I'm not really. I'll be forcing it, and then
Yeah.
I'll end up just going right back and trying to rewrite it. And so I'm hard on my own self. So
Okay.
I rather just make sure I write something that I feel good about,
Good about.
rather than rush it out just to rush it out. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. That's
Yeah,
the best way to do it. You want to put some quality out. I feel for me,
exactly.
it's better quality than quantity.
Yeah, yeah. Me too. Yeah, brother.
So how did people react to this first project?
The first project was good, bro. I mean, I had a lot of good reactions. I had I'm old school, bro. You know what I'm saying? So my sound was that boom bap stuff,
Okay.
LL Cool J's type stuff, love tracks and shit.
Got you.
So I obviously had a lot of people that were really, especially the people that were raised in the same era as me, who they were feeling it. You know what I'm saying? And I had some other younger people like, yo, you got that old school style, but I like it. I like it. You know what I'm saying? And with this new project, I want to try. I'm still gonna be true to myself, but I
Yeah.
also want to try some different kind of like some trap stuff. Maybe switch up my flow a little bit. I just want to give something where people could see, okay, I could switch it up a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
don't have to necessarily be all boom bap. You know what I'm saying?
How far along in the process are you?
I have about I have 2 tracks completely done, recorded and everything, and I have about a good I got a third track that's done also, featuring my boy Ty Flows. We just haven't hit the studio yet to record it. And then I got a couple other tracks that are halfway written. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah.
I write, and if I can't figure nothing out, I'll go to the next beat and try to write for that. So I'm scatterbrained sometimes, bro. So
That's
it's
yeah.
like,
That's how you control your ADHD.
you know what I'm saying? I
You know
got
how
bits
I
and
know?
pieces.
Because I used to rap and I used to write and I used to write my songs in pieces.
Yeah,
And I would switch to different tracks, write a piece of it, move
yeah,
on, and eventually you put together a whole piece.
exactly. And I have all my stuff written on my phone.
Yeah.
So like if I'm in the street, I have my beats along with any music I have on my phone. So I just press shuffle when I listen to music. If I'm outside, I just push shuffle. Whatever comes on, comes on.
Yeah.
So sometimes a beat might come on and I'll let it play. I'll just let it play to see if I get inspired by anything. So if I'm in the street and I hear and the beat comes on and I have something new for that one, I'll just write it down. You know
You
what I'm
go
saying?
down.
And then I get home when I have more time, I'll try to organize it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? But I take my time, bro. I mean,
I
there's
feel you.
no,
And right
there's
now
no
you have a
rush.
lot of time. We have
Yeah,
no rush.
exactly.
Most studios are closed,
Hmm.
unfortunately. But so
Exactly.
when you come back, you think you'll be ready to complete the second project?
Nah, not yet. I mean, I
Okay.
do want to hit the studio to record that track I got with Top Flows, and I'm almost done with other ones. I do have a couple tracks that I already have some collaborations who are ready to jump on board. So I just gotta do my part, finish my
Gotcha.
stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I said. Sometimes I procrastinate, bro. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Well, take
Yeah,
your time with your masterpiece, man. I'm
yeah,
an artist and I take my time as well.
yeah,
So, besides being an artist, taking your time with your masterpiece that you're creating, you're also a manager and a host at a show for
yeah.
DTF Radio.
Yes, DTF
Tell me how
radio.
you first got started in the radio.
With radio, bro, that was something that I never even considered. You know what I'm saying? Especially because I am social, right? I'm a social person, but it's different when you're just social because you meet somebody and you're just talking regular.
Yeah.
And then it's different when you're like on air, knowing that people are listening to this and it's going to be recorded. Then it's something completely different. You know what I'm saying? But the
Gotcha.
way it started for me was because at the time when I promoted my first track, Crush, when I came back from the hiatus, Choice, who is my family, Choice in New York City is my family. She's my daughter's cousin.
Shout out to Choice.
Shout out to Choice. And, you know, so Choice and Jess Hayes, they brought me on to Lyrically Live to interview me and to, you know, debut the track. So, you know, I did that. And then Choice hit me up and she was like, listen, I need help. We need help on the show with promoting. So I would like you to be our apprentice. And basically, while we on air, I'm going to give you my laptop. It will be signed into Twitter. And I'm going to give you all the Twitter handles for the artists we're going to play. So my job was to just, every time Show Crime was spinning, I would be like, okay, now playing, and I would tag them so these artists could know they're getting their airtime right now.
Gotcha.
You know? From there, sometimes I would fill in for Jess. If Jess couldn't come in, Choice would, you know, tell me to sit on the hot seat. That's what she said. I remember the first time too, she was like, Jess can't make it today. I was like, oh, okay. She's like, yeah, so you're sitting in the hot seat. I was like, what? What do you mean?
You in the fire.
Yeah, she was like, you're gonna sit in the hot seat. You're gonna be my co-host today. I'm like, I'm used to being like back here, just typing on the computer. Like, she was like, just follow my lead. Just follow my lead. You know what I'm saying? So I started doing it. And from there, she just made me a permanent co-host, and they gave me my segment, you know, the Pyro's Indie Review.
Yeah.
It just grew from there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I learned a lot from both of them.
Gotcha.
And I will admit that while I was on Lyrically Live, I would talk, but not as much. Like they would do the interviews. When I had my questions, I would jump in, give my, you know, say my questions or whatever. But when we did the Off the Rip show, when we started Off the Rip, now it was like, okay, I no longer have my crutches.
Gotcha.
They were like my crutches. It was like, okay, they can handle it. I'll vibe off for them. I know that they do the main of it, and if I have a question, I just jump in.
Gotcha.
And now with Off the Rip, it's like, now I'm like, okay, bro, you got to do it.
So before we get into Off the Rip, you know, I got to ask the question that everybody who follows the team, follows the Friday Night Movement, you know, Lyrically Live was a staple on DTF Radio alongside our show, The Cypher Show.
Yes.
And for many years.
Many years.
Lyrically Live is not on the air anymore. What happened?
Wow, you're really gonna do that to me right now, huh? Wow.
Yo, I've known you for years, B. I can ask you this question.
Wow, you're gonna put me on the spot. Like, you trying to get me in trouble right now and stuff.
You could take a diplomatic route, or you could really tell us what happened.
Listen, man. You know, at the end of the day, you know, we were a team. You know what I'm saying? And teams have disagreements. You know what I'm saying? Teams have disagreements, and it just wasn't working the way people wanted it to work. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, in my mind, I always said that's Choices and Justice show. I always said that, bro. Like I never was one to be like, oh, this is my show, you know, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. It was never like that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, at the end of the day, the way I saw it was Choice, and at that time, Jess wasn't around. You know what I'm saying?
I know Jess. She took some time off a while.
Yeah, she took some time off to take care of herself. You know what I'm saying? So at the time, it was just Choice, Plug, may he rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? JB, Droop, me, and Hot Waters. You know. So it just wasn't working to Choice's standards the way she wanted it. You know what I'm saying? So it's understandable. It's her show. Yeah. She wanted to part ways. You know. So that's what happened. We parted ways and stuff. And as far as like why she didn't continue with Lyrically Live, I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Because we were already gone. Yeah. The rest of us were gone. It was still her show. Why didn't it continue after that? I don't know what happened. I don't know if maybe she just decided not to. I don't know if she didn't want to do it no more or she just couldn't. I don't know. Because I know she was You know, she did recently give birth to a baby. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
congratulations to Choice.
Congratulations to her. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it was that. You know, maybe that's why she didn't.
I hear you. You know, I definitely understand the Cypher Show. We did 10 straight years of it.
Yeah,
We went
man.
multiple hosts, multiple DJs.
Yeah,
And, you know, at the end of it, it was, you know, we could have continued, but we decided that it was that moment, you know,
yeah.
and sometimes that happens. I mean, you
Yeah,
guys
I
give
mean,
a legendary run, you know?
and there's no love lost. You know what I'm saying? There's
Yeah,
no love lost. You know, I mean, me and Choice, we still talk. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So it's not like there's any love lost. That's my family. That's always gonna be my family. You know what I'm
gotcha.
saying? So listen, at the end of the day, this is all. Even if your family, it's all about business and it's all about what works. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? And if it just didn't work, it didn't work. You
yeah,
know,
I feel you.
as long as there's no love lost and there's no issues, everybody could go their own separate way, do their thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody has to get their time to grow on their own.
Exactly.
And that's what, you know, we're doing, me and the team, everybody's growing. We're still together though, but everybody's doing what they got to do.
Exactly.
So really quickly, I want to run back and cover this. You know, God bless Jason Bourne. He's no longer with us.
Yes. Jay.
Um, how was your relationship with him? How was it working with that man?
Oh man, it was cool, man, and it was like to see him and to hear him conduct the interviews. Right. He was very articulate. Uh, he knew what questions to ask, and he always had some good questions, whether it was business wise or just hitting people with facts. You know what I'm saying? And I remember a conversation I had with him where we were talking about where he tells me, Pyro, you gotta speak up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Speak, brother. Like, you know. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm not as comfortable as you and Choice are. To you guys, it just comes so naturally. Like you guys could sit down and just talk, and it just comes out like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Me, I feel like I can't, you know, hang with Try as far as that. You know what I'm saying? And like he always gave me confidence. Like Pyro, you ain't gotta be me. You ain't gotta be Choice. You gotta be yourself, brother.
Got
Just be
you.
yourself. Sit down, be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Have a regular conversation. That's all you're doing. You're having a conversation. It just is on air. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? So he always gave me confidence. He had more confidence in me than I did in myself. You know what I'm saying? So, and it was just he was a hustler, bro. Like he grinded so
Yes, it
hard and
was.
stuff, and his work ethic was like amazing. He was
Gotcha.
everywhere, bro. He had his hand in everything. You know what I'm
Hard to
saying?
match.
Yes, he had his hand in everything. You know what I'm saying? And I really feel for the people he was helping out. You know what I'm saying? People like Vegas Black. You know what I'm saying? And I really feel for her. You know what I'm saying? Because
Gotcha.
I know he had his hands in her career like crazy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was helping her out with everything. I remember one time. I remember right before she came to our show for an interview, she had flyers where she was like date after date after date. She was busy. You know what I'm
She was
saying?
both.
So he had her busy.
Yeah.
You know. So you know, I it's sad, man. I mean, we lost somebody very important to the culture. Um, I know he had uh, a lot of dealings with a lot of magazines. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Lavish, Validated magazine, I think as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a big hit, man. It's definitely a big hit.
Yeah, if I tip my hat to that man, God bless him. It's a major loss to the hip hop community for New York City. You know, he's had several magazines he wrote for. He
Mm-hmm.
actually put me in one of my first magazines. I know that he had the H Loft event, the military grind.
The labels and lawyers. You know what I'm saying?
Labels and lawyers.
That was something he started, which was dope. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And I'm hoping it's able to continue in his name. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Yeah.
Well, now we're moving on. You're on a new show. It's called Off the Rip.
Off
You
the
got
rip.
DJ Droop, Hot Waters, and is there any other hosts?
Myself and Smokey.
Well, I know you, of course, and
Yeah.
Smokey.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So tell us about the show. Tell us what it's about. What's it like working on it?
Um, I mean, it's dope, brother. I mean, we deal with a lot of indie artists, indie businesses, authors. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we've had authors on our show. We've had independent clothing designers on our show. Um, and we like to cater to the indie artists. You know what I'm saying? I have my indie review every week. I make sure I get footage, tag the artist. Droop was always, Droop has his ear out there too, and people always sending him stuff too, exclusives. You know what I'm
Shout out to
saying?
Drew.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's like we just try to just cater to the indie
Hmm.
artists. You know what I'm saying, trying to get exposure for them. You know what I'm saying, helping them get their music out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, I feel you. I feel you. So now that you're doing the new show, how would an artist get booked on your show?
They can hit any one of us of the team. You know what I'm saying? Me, Drew, Smokey or Waters, you know what I'm saying? Just hit us up. You can DM us, you know what I'm saying? You can hit up the email. The email's on the Off the Rip Show IG.
Yeah,
Um, like I said, DM any one of us and let us know what you do.
yeah,
Uh, whether you're an author or whatever, if you have a website, give us the website. Send us some music or a link to any of your work. And, we'll check it out and we just, move from there.
got you. Are you guys doing any remote shows at this point, or
We did do one show from Droop's crib,
okay?
but we had a couple issues. He had to there's some stuff that he needs, for it to run a little smoother.
Got you.
So we haven't since that show we haven't really uh done anything. I was thinking about maybe just going on, Facebook Live and just maybe play some indie music while
Got
I'm on live and just have people send me music,
you. Yeah,
right there and then. I'll just check it out right there for the first time on live, give my critique, you know what I'm saying? And, so I was thinking about doing that, you know what I'm saying? Just to at least, give people opportunity to just somebody could send me music and I could go on my live and have
yeah.
people that follow me listen to their stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Got you.
So, so I was planning on doing that.
Thinking about getting that in the game. In the game, where
Yeah,
that's what I'm doing here. I moved on to this Zoom experience. That's what we
yeah.
having right now. It's the Zoom experience.
It's dope, brother. I mean, at first I had a little hiccup trying to figure out how to get in there. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
was like, okay, I got to do this, and then it was like an ID and a password and stuff. So I was like,
yeah. It's a bit of a learning curve,
yeah,
but we getting it rocking.
yeah,
So we covered the artist aspect. We covered the radio experience. You're also a manager at DTF Radio. What
yeah.
kind of responsibilities do you have there, and how do you help Mr. Mark out,
Yes. Shout out to Mark. I always call him the boss man.
the boss
You know
man?
what I'm saying? So basically, I open or close, however he needs me. Make sure uh, the shows are running properly. Make sure all the levels are set. Make sure I keep the DTF radio app on. I have my headphones on just to make sure I know how they sound. And if anything, I need to go in there, just, fix a lever or anything.
Yeah,
And, just make sure it looks nice and tidy. The whole
yeah,
janitorial thing, you know what I'm saying? Make
yeah.
sure it's nice and swept, nice and mopped. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, hey, like he always tells me, he goes, yo, this is your home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is your home away from home. So make
Treat it
sure home
like your
is
house.
presentable. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So, you know, that's what I do and promote for the station. And he always tells me, bro, anybody asks you, try to bring some shows over here.
Yeah.
That's it. Anybody finds out, has any information or wants to know any information, send them my way. You know what I'm saying?
No
So,
smoking in the bathroom.
oh yeah, no smoking, no smoking on the station. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
Motherfuckers be smoking in the bathroom, in the hallway, in the
yeah, brother.
elevator.
No drinking in the station unless it's with you know, with the before we could drink before.
Back in the day, yeah.
Back in the day, we were able to drink. You know what I'm saying? Somebody popped the bottle over the stereo, the whole
It happened to
soundboard.
be somebody on the Cypher show.
Oh, was it? Oh, I don't know who it was. I
Yeah.
just know
Yeah.
somebody
All
popped
right,
the
I put you
bottle.
on the spot. I'll give you some info.
Uh,
Ed Lake popped the bottle, spilt it all over the keyboard, broke the shit. Mark was like, yo, you can't do that no more. He did it again. He
Oh,
did it again. Mark hit me up, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna beat your boy up." He was like, "Yo, if his second time, I'm gonna beat him up." And I had
yeah.
to stop him. I said, "Don't beat him up, Mark. Chill. It'll never happen again." I
Yeah.
end up firing the guy. That's
Wow.
it.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. And then he stopped it completely. But now we could drink again, but it got to be like in mason jar type stuff with the straws or something covered. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
I got you.
at
Shout out
least.
to Mark DTF.
Definitely.
I know, this is a difficult time for everybody. The station is closed right now.
It is closed, man.
As far as Felon magazines, I know you wrote an article for them, and
Yeah.
you're listed as a blogger and writer. Are you looking to expand on that? Are you still working?
Yeah, I definitely would love to, continue doing that. I think I did 2 articles for Felon, one with Devontae Miles, which was the most recent one, and then I did one with Miss Lissa Knowles.
Okay. Nice.
So that was kind of cool. Shout out to Jess Hayes for giving me that opportunity to do that.
Yeah, shout out
So
to Jesse. Gave me a big opportunity, put me in a position to shoot some big covers.
yes, man.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a cool experience. So I did that. I would still love to do something like that. I do blog for the DTF Radio Media Hub.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I blogged for them too. I did one on Pop Smoke. I did one on the Kobe Bryant accident. May he rest in peace as well.
Yes.
So I also have some other people that have come up to me and offered me if I wanted to blog for their site, and
Yeah.
that's still stuff that I'm considering and talking about. You know what I'm saying? So
Got you.
definitely would like to do that. It's just my way of thinking is, if I'm gonna join somebody's website, especially their website, if I'm gonna do something for somebody and it's their brand, I want to make sure I don't hinder their brand. You know what I'm
Got
saying?
you.
I want to be able
Understand.
to make sure that I can bring something
Yeah.
to the table. You know what I'm saying? So
Well,
I'm
if you
very
don't want your editor all in your videos, come blog for Made for Kings.
dancing in the videos.
Dancing in your blogs.
Right, man? Come
Oh
over to
shit.
DTF, you know what I'm saying? Or shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So, we're going to wrap this up. I want to thank you for coming through and calling and participating in this
No doubt.
experience.
I appreciate you having me, bro. This was cool. I
Yes.
like the setup there, bro. You got the whole band in the back.
I got the
You
band
got
in the
the Henny
back.
right
Got the
there.
Hennessy right
Yeah,
there.
bro. I didn't have
And,
no Henny here, but it's all good. I had some coffee a few minutes
I
ago.
had to loosen up a little bit, It's
I
like
feel
getting
you.
on the stage.
I feel you, brother.
So thank you for calling in and participating. Is there any last words, any shout outs you want to give to the listeners?
Shout out to everybody out there. I know we're going through a tough time right now, and everybody's, it could be affecting people, especially their mental state when you're locked in the house. You know what I'm saying? But let's just all pray, have faith. We'll get through this together. Stay home if you don't have to, go out, and that's it. We in here. Prayers up. We'll be good.
We'll be good. God bless, man.
God
All
bless.
right, brother, man. I appreciate you. You have a wonderful
Appreciate you,
night.
brother.
Shout out to you and wifey. All right.
Shout out to yours, my brother. Hope you're staying safe and the family. God bless, brother.
Likewise. God bless, man. Peace.
Peace, brother.